You good?
I'm great.
Man, it's been a road traveled.
Yes.
It has been a road traveled.
It has.
Welcome to Where's Brunch Podcast.
Yay!
Oh my
We made it.
goodness.
We made it.
We made it, yo.
Hey, people.
I'm Brocky.
I'm Trina.
Trina Marie is in the building.
Trina Marie's in the building. Not
Oh.
Tina Marie. Trina Marie.
You remember how you looked at me when I called you Tina Marie that one time?
It's like,
Hey, Tina Marie's dope though.
I know, but that ain't my name.
Yo, man. Messed up that one time. I think I was drinking or something that night.
I'm going to let him slide because he's cute.
Episode 0 of Where's Brunch Podcast, and I am excited about it.
I'm very excited. We've worked hard to get here.
Yes, we have.
We've practiced. We've posted practicing. I actually went back and looked at a couple of the practices just
Did you?
to look and
Yeah.
see. And I was like, oh, I know what I was thinking when I did that. Or, oh, look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Or, oh, look at me here. And, oh, I didn't know what I was doing.
That's how I am about some of my older content and, all my other stuff and whatnot. But we had a whole other show,
Yeah.
Instagram based, but it was a whole other show.
Rest in peace to Sensory Sunday.
Rest in peace, Sensory Sunday. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is,
It was
baby.
good, though, because we got good feedback and people said, you guys should do a podcast.
Right? but let's get this started the right way. Who starts off episode 0 with a sponsor?
Hello.
We do.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about it.
Talk about
You
it.
see the bottle right there, that lovely red champagne bottle?
The people listening can't see it though.
Okay, the people listening can't see it. So people who are listening, there's a gorgeous champagne bottle with a rabbit on it called La Pain Roulet. It's a champagne, which means it's from France.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Black owned. So shout out to Nicole, who was oh so kind to send us a bottle.
Okay.
And we opened the bottle.
Talk about it.
Oh my goodness. Just the color itself and the bubbles are just bubbling.
Yeah, it's going crazy right now.
Effervescent. The bubbles are cylindrical and they're going up the flute.
Cylindrical
For
bubbles.
those of y'all don't know, the champagne is doing what it's supposed to do in the glass right now.
Mm-hmm.
As I said, it is a Black owned brand. She's out of France. I'm pretty sure she was the first Black owned champagne from France. She's been out before Stuyvesant.
Okay, word.
And she is French. And
Okay.
there is the Rusty Rabbit presents this.
It's what is it called again?
La Pain,
How do you spell it?
Lapin,
There you go, for people.
Roulet, Rouille with an accent. So it's great. A Black owned brand. They ship to the United States. She does have distribution within the United States.
Yeah,
And
we
they
got
are
it.
sponsoring us. Yes, it came really quickly too via FedEx.
Yeah.
Hello. And it smells so fragrant.
Is this when we toast?
This is when we toast
Cheers.
to episode 0.
Episode 0. Cheers, man.
We did it.
Appreciate
Cheers
you.
to episode 0. Thank you, Nicole, and the folks at Le Pain Roulet. Shout out to the Rusty Rabbit.
Ooh.
Smells amazing. It's got crazy reviews on their website, www.lapoulinroulet.com.
Yo, shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all sending this to us. This is really, really nice.
Oh.
Yeah, this is not playing around.
Oh, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is champagne, y'all.
This is champagne.
Some champagne.
So this is a nice little fuel for the episode, I think.
Yes.
So where's brunch? People are like, what is where's brunch about? They gonna talk about food the whole time? Are we talking about food the whole time?
No, but we will talk about it eventually. We will talk about what we ate and where we were.
Yeah, no doubt, yo.
No doubt. But we're going to talk about what?
Pop culture.
All the stuff that we talk about at brunch.
Yeah, that's the perfect explanation.
Where's brunch?
When you go to brunch and sit down with your friends and y'all start talking about whatever hell happened that week, that's what
Yes.
Where's Brunch is about.
Shout out to the Brunch Crew.
Shout out to the Brunch Crew.
Hey,
That's
hey,
all
hey,
y'all.
hey,
That's
hey,
all
hey.
y'all.
That's all
Shout out
y'all.
to the Brunch Crew, man.
Y'all are the Brunch Crew.
Amen. The Brunch Crew out there.
So, yeah, the conversations that we have,
Yeah.
whether it's controversy, whether it's relationships, whether
Yep.
it's politics, whether it's your boy Kanye doing whatever he does.
Yeezy.
all the major headline-y stuff or the relationship stuff that we feel like, oh, we gotta talk about this.
Yeah. So we bringing it to the audio waves. We bring it to the screen. We'll be on all those audio platforms, which we will announce, and we will be on YouTube as well.
Shout out to YouTube.
And we're on TikTok now.
Oh my gosh, we're tickety talking.
We're ticking and talking. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's pretty. Is that? I mean, pretty much. I mean, okay. So we kind of have to talk about who we are, right?
Right. But you can, just so they know, we're Where's Brunch on all the platforms.
Oh man, Where's Brunch? It'll be where'sbrunch.com, which is not up yet. Mm-hmm. But if you go to Buzzsprout and look up Where's Brunch, WHERE_S Brunch with a question mark at the end. Mm-hmm. Buzzsprout, it'll take you to all the different platforms that we're gonna be on. Where's Brunch podcast on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Yep.
Oh yeah.
You were on Facebook too.
I forgot.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Facebook.
Nobody's gonna go to the page anyway.
Nobody goes to Facebook pages, and barely anybody mess with Instagram pages anymore.
Really, it's crazy.
Instagram's it's like kind of like Facebook now. But so we're a couple.
We are. We've been in a relationship for a little bit now.
Couple years.
Coming
up on 2 years.
And we have like really great conversations.
Well, I'm coming up on 2-year relationship anniversary on October 8th. I've been in a relationship with Trina since October 8th. I'm not exactly sure when she entered the relationship.
Are you going to do this?
I was in a relationship starting October 8th.
Are you going to do this right now? Really?
I'm doing that right now.
I mean, listen. We just met. I didn't know on that day it was official. I mean, when you walked me to my car after the dinner and you kissed me on my cheek and you said you really liked me, I was like, oh, it's cute.
Oh, you know, I knew instantly, but you know, the streets were still pulling.
Oh, no, you didn't.
You know what I'm saying? She had a lot of fans out there.
No, you didn't.
The streets, you know, the streets don't let go easy.
Listen, I know you not talking.
Streets don't let go easy.
You was in the streets too.
Say what?
You was in the streets.
Don't be looking at me right now. You waiting for me to push that? Nah, not my baby.
I belong to the streets. I was single and ready to pringle.
Ready to pringle. So, well, we'll get into the whole relationship breakdown in another episode, right? But that brought us here, right? We kind of, you know, of course, our relationship is thriving, and we have our own platforms, which we'll talk about a little bit in a second. And then getting up, hanging out with friends, going to brunch all the time. You know, the Brunch Crew. You know what I'm saying? That's the original Brunch Crew. But y'all listeners, anybody who's a Where's Brunch supporter and listener, you part of the Brunch Crew, yo.
Yes.
You in the Brunch Crew.
If you see us out, give us a shout.
Straight up.
Brunch Crew.
Don't be surprised if we call up on you too, y'all. Come join us for brunch for sure.
Yes, definitely.
We having a good time.
We have a great time, and we all about the light skin mimosas. So.
Listen, man. we got 2 questions when we go into a brunch establishment. First, is those mimosas light skin?
Yep.
And second, who's on potatoes?
Who's on potatoes?
Well,
wait, there might be a third.
I'm sure there is.
Is there French toast?
Oh, got that French toast, baby. Come on, son. Come on, man. I look at you funny if you don't have French toast on your menu, but you got to have something really good on there.
Listen, it is serious. The menu review, we look at the French toast, we go to the Instagram pages, we're looking on sites to check out things.
What's a light skin mimosa, though?
A light skin mimosa
Tell 'em.
is a mimosa with mostly Prosecco and a dash of juice.
A dash of
A
juice.
spritz.
Yeah.
One of them spray guns. You just
What's the purpose of it at that point?
to give me the alcohol.
Straight
That's
up.
the purpose.
Oh man.
So that's a light skin mimosa.
We are mimosa elitists.
Yes, we are. And we look at the establishment and rate them based on the price of the mimosa, how large the glass is, if they have bottomless.
If they have bottomless and how much.
And we roll from there because, you know, you're having an experience. You're having fun. You don't want to be thinking about, oh, my gosh, these mimosas are like $15 each.
I know.
And they don't have bottomless. Like, why?
Right.
That doesn't make any sense. Why not
crazy.
why not have a bottle?
We in the DMV though, you know, it be getting a little pricey sometimes.
Brunch is real in the DMV.
It is no joke. It's a big deal out here.
It's a very big deal out here. Brunch can go all day. You might leave in the morning and not come home till 7 o'clock at
Straight
night.
up. Listen, especially if it's on a Sunday too. Brunch can turn into Sunday fun day real quick.
Real quick.
I am notorious for a Sunday fun day. I can change your whole life around for the week.
Listen, I'll come get home, lay on the bed fully dressed, not wondering, just wondering what happened.
There may or may not be pictures of that. I may or may not have a photo of that. I'm just saying, I may or may not have a photo of that.
You're not supposed to be busting out the camera after brunch. I mean,
you know me. So content is king, right?
Yes.
But that's between us.
Yes.
So tell the people a little bit about you, or should I go first? Mine is a little less interesting, so I should go first, huh?
What are you talking about? Yours is less interesting.
Well, I'm not like, you know, a Somali or nothing like that.
Oh gosh, go ahead.
So yeah, I'm Brocky. You know, people know me as I'm Brocky. People know me as Brocky, and my brand is Whiskey and Kicks. You know, I'll get out and interview bartenders, people in the industry. We talk about booze and shoes, two of my passions, right? Booze and shoes, not just whiskey. All spirits matter, and I made my claim to fame doing that, like shooting video-based content. You can find me on YouTube and all that kind of good stuff, along with Where's Brunch on YouTube as well. And
he's a superstar.
I'm what do they call it? A local public figure. I had somebody call me that once, yo. A public figure. Someone introduced me that way one time.
You're a socialite. What's a male socialite?
I don't know. I don't know what that is. Kenny Burns. Call me Kenny Burns. So yeah, man. So Whiskey and Kicks is the thing. It's a lot of spirit based stuff. I mean, the videos are dope. You know, I get out and talk to a lot of good people, smart folks, and I've learned a lot along the way. And so I'm in that industry, which is going to tie into your industry, which is...
I am Trina Marie, a.k.a. Chick on the Scene.
Hey.
Wine specialist, I guess you might call me.
Woo, drop a bomb for that one, baby.
I also have a show, or it's in hiatus right now, called Wine with Friends. I am the host, where I interview wine makers, wine brands, wine influencers, the who's who of wine in the industry. And we have great conversations. We sip wine and we share tips, tricks, all the things that folks might want to know about wine. In addition to that, I have a business, which is Chick on the Scene, where I do tastings with Trina, which are wine tastings in the DMV, where I do, brief education, small talk, gatherings, Q&As about wine.
It's dope.
Curated wine tastings. You decide what you want, and then I build your list, and you invite your guests, and we have a great time. Also, I'm a business owner that does a few other things that are in the works right now. So
you talking about that?
There's a launch coming very soon, ladies and gentlemen. There's a great launch that's coming that I'm really excited about. So working still with wine and food and all of these things. And then I'm the co-host of Where's Brunch.
Yes, indeed.
With this good-looking man.
Oh,
right
cut it out.
here.
And did you mention your certification and the S word?
No, because I don't like to call myself a som, because I don't work in service. I don't pour at a restaurant or at in a local establishment. I'm in WSET level 2.
Is that part of the definition of that?
I mean, I just think that SOMs are folks in service, but I've worked on SOM teams, and yes, I have been labeled a sommelier.
Tell me how you really feel.
I'm doing pretty good as far as geniuses go.
Exactly. Come on, man. Knock it off. Yo, cheers to you. Cheers to us.
Thank you so much. Cheers to us.
Where's Brunch, episode 0.
Yes.
And we will sip to that.
We will sip to that.
So, let's get to it, man. Oh, no, this is I'm going to go off script already.
What?
I'm going off script
I need
already.
to be prepared for this.
Episode 0, Brocky's going off script. Y'all probably will get used to this.
Okay.
I had to announce to the people, man.
What?
Trina Marie.
What?
Cheated on me for the first time the other day.
Oh my gosh. Wait
cheated
a
on me the
minute.
other day, yo.
I didn't cheat on you.
Yo,
I did not.
we at the house. She cooking. So our usual, thing is she's cooking, and towards the end of the preparation of the meal, I start getting the entertainment ready. So we've been on vacation, which we will break down in the next episode.
Yes.
But so we haven't watched some of our shows. Mainly, the main one I'm talking about is what? Power Canaan, right? What's it called?
Canaan.
Raising Canaan?
Yes.
So we hadn't watched it. 2 episodes deep, right? We missed 2 episodes. But you're not missing them because you can always go online and watch. So I turn on the TV, go on the joint, and I go to the Raising Canaan, and there's on the Raising Canaan, there's a red thing that shows that it's been watched from beginning to end. So I'm like, yo, you watched the show already?
I did not watch the show. I turned it on because I was on the couch. I was in zombie mode. And before the darn thing started, I was asleep.
So, and I was like, but you clicked on it to watch it. It's about the intention.
I'm guilty of the intent.
Come on, man.
But I love you, and I made you lamb chops that night.
Yeah, the lamb chops was slamming. I gotta make my famous garlic mashed potatoes next time you make those.
Oh
yeah,
my gosh, not
yeah,
those.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
The way we eat.
Look, man.
Oh my gosh.
We do well though. We're healthy. We're health conscious folks.
We're healthy.
We exercise and do our thing and eat well.
And eat well.
So the streets is going crazy right now. Oh, maybe not too crazy. It's going crazy for this gentleman that I'm about to talk about though.
Oh boy.
Fetty Wap. What was the song? Something Queen, right?
Trap Queen?
Trap Queen, right? Wasn't it Trap Queen? Fetty Wap had that joint.
He had another one.
Fetty Wap has a voice that you cannot duplicate. Oh
Yes,
man, yeah.
Yeah.
So look, the homie Fetty Wap is let me see. Fetty Wap and 5 other individuals were accused of being part of a major drug distribution organization that moved over 100 kilos of heroin, fentanyl, cocaine, and crack cocaine in New York, New Jersey. During the bust, police recovered approximately 1.5 million in cash, 16 keys of cocaine, 2 kilograms of heroin, numerous fentanyl pills, 2 9mm handguns, a rifle, a 45 caliber pistol, a 40 caliber pistol, and ammunition. And he is facing at the bare minimum 5 years in prison.
Shorty pled guilty.
Yeah, it's
He pled guilty.
That's not a good look. And it's, this kind of stuff happens all the time. Of course, people get locked up all the time and people deal drugs. But just to think about where he was to where he is now is I think a testament to a lot of things. One of them being the music industry.
Well, you can't be rapping about it and then go and jump into it.
Well, I don't. Yeah, that's true too. I mean, that happens a lot too.
You wasn't doing it before,
But
and then you get into rap, and then you start doing it like for real. You want to be about what you was rapping about,
right? Well, I don't know what Fetty Wap was about before he started rapping.
Yeah, I don't.
I think he was in the streets before, like a lot of folks, are and were. And but I know I've heard about his career just getting kind of like railroaded, running it to just getting kind of tossed around a little bit in the industry. And it's just crazy how the fine line between being a entertainer, world, known, or at least across the country, you know what I'm saying? And now
this.
You about to be in prison, bro.
I mean, but let's talk about the case, because remember, this was 2021 that he was arrested, and they let him out on bond, right? $500,000. They let him out.
Yep.
Then he gets into some type of altercation with somebody on FaceTime and threatens to kill them with a gun.
Come on, man.
Says, I'm going to kill you not once but twice.
Come on.
And what do? They go to the feds.
They go and tell.
They go to the feds and they tell. So they yank his bail or his bond, and now he's in prison.
A minimum 5 years.
And he's going to do a minimum of 5 years for this foolishness. And this man got kids. Because you know how I know?
Why?
Because his baby mamas was on Love and Hip Hop.
Baby mamas, multiple?
Well, Masika is one baby mama. Alexis Sky said she was pregnant by him, but then she turned out that the baby wasn't his.
Listen to Alexa in the background right now.
Alexa off. So his name was always being thrown around, and he made a couple of appearances on the show with Masika and the child that she had with him. And they were saying he was deadbeat, he wasn't paying, and just and then he was in and out of these ladies' lives because he was for the streets.
Right.
And so it's just really like unfortunate because if he goes to jail, then these mamas is left to deal with everything, by themselves.
Yeah, and his kids are gonna be without a dad.
And the kids are gonna be without a dad. Like, come on, dude. But you can't. Can you? And I don't know if this is a situation where you can't still be hanging with the folks in the street that you was with before you got on. If they're gonna bring you down and bring you into some stuff like this,
but that's the thing is that his stint in the industry was very short, so he was in and out of the industry, so he was right back to whatever he was at.
So he was dealing and slinging because he wasn't singing anymore.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? It was a wrap.
Very unfortunate. It's just, but you can't go on FaceTime and be threatening folks.
You can't be on social media with gangsterism. Like, knock it off, yo.
Listen, and stop thinking that the feds is not watching.
That's the thing. It's social media. Everybody can see. I always say this. Shut up.
Yeah.
If you don't talk, then a lot of times they won't know. If they know, they know. When they know, they know.
And they come
and they don't waste time.
Right.
Especially if you're small time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're not going to waste time trying to get a bigger fit. They're just going to just throw you away.
Yeah.
If they know, they know. Shut up. Get off of social media. Stop talking. I'm not trying to tell people how to commit crimes. But if you're going to be committing crimes, don't do it on social media.
Be smarter.
Come on, man.
1.5 million in cash, guns, fentanyl, and a whole lot of cocaine.
That's a whole lot of drug addicts that's not gonna be getting high now because you was on social media.
You was up here
running your
fresh.
jibs,
being fresh.
Somebody knows they getting that nose candy one way or the other. It's just not yours.
It's just not yours. But dude, did you think you wasn't gonna get caught because you were doing it for a while and you hadn't gotten caught yet, and then bloop, the feds pop you.
I like that song. Bloop. I need to put that in the. Yeah, I'm not laughing at Fetty Wap right now. I'm laughing at Trina.
No, I mean it's very unfortunate though because artists. There have been artists that have been targeted because of their music. There have been some artists who are innocent who just rap about it but aren't about it.
Yeah.
But then you have instances like this when you get caught red-handed with all the stuff. Like, what are we supposed to say to this? What are we supposed to do?
Yeah, like you're looking at it like, yeah, that's cocaine right there.
Yeah,
that's mine.
That's fentanyl.
Look like, that's my fentanyl right there.
That's mine.
That's mine. That's mine.
Them my guns.
Them my guns.
Them my guns.
Yeah. I shot that nigga with that gun right there. That one.
Like, what are we doing?
Woo, man.
What are we doing? Like,
yo, man. Blessings to his family, his kids. You know what I'm saying? Prayers up to them, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold your head during this time, Fetty. I like Fetty.
Yeah.
Fetty music was dope. Even though I only heard a couple of his songs, but he was dope.
Won't you go my way?
Yeah, there you go.
Song?
Yeah,
because Jordan used to sing that song all the time.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
that was a good joint.
Wow, it's very unfortunate. It's very. But let this be a lesson to these other rappers out here. Stop trying to be fly and doing stuff because you don't know who watching and when they're gonna pop you.
Stay quiet. You know Freddie Gibbs.
Yes.
You heard Freddie Gibbs and Benny had gotten to, Benny from Griselda.
Yeah.
They had gotten to a little disagreement and stuff with each other. And Freddie Gibbs went up to Buffalo. He was popping a lot of crap online and everything. He goes up to Buffalo for a show, and they caught him. Some people caught him in a restaurant and drug him. Literally drug him. Like, you could see the video. They're dragging him
In Rochester? Oh, in Buffalo.
Buffalo, demolishing Freddie. You're not like Freddie.
Whoa.
So Benny been quiet about the whole thing. He ain't said nothing. You know what I'm saying?
That's the smart way to go.
Smart way to go, right? Just a couple days ago, they started throwing shots at each other online, right? Benny goes on, does a video. He has on Freddie Gibbs' chain, allegedly. He has on his chain in the video. He has a video of all his jewelry out. He's like, just clean him out jewelry. You can see Freddie Gibbs' chain right there. So, allegedly. Then he has another video. He has the chain on his neck. And he's like, talking directly to him, but he's not saying Freddie Gibbs. He has like this makeup name for him, and he's like, "You got drug all through the restaurant. That's what got you to this point. You know, you got drug. We saw you. They dragging you by your chain." I'm like, "Here we go, dude. You going online talking this talk like
statute of limitations ain't ran out.
they ain't ran out on that. You know what I'm saying? This happened a few months ago. Like, yo, chill, man, be quiet. Why are you doing that?" So I was a little disappointed hearing Benny doing that. But
let us pray.
Let us pray. And Benny had posted a picture of Freddie Gibbs', I don't know if it's his girlfriend or his ex-girlfriend, and it's kind of cropped out, but she's like giving somebody head. And then
jeez.
No, Freddie Gibbs was like, "No, I knew she was a porn star when I started dating her." You're like, "You gonna have to do better than that." You're like, "You wish you had a chick that bad. I saw yours, and believe me, she ain't it." Freddie's a funny dude. He's a funny dude, yo. He's built for this. He might not be built for getting jumped by like 40 dudes, but he's built for this. He's hilarious, man.
Whoa.
You know, shout out to Freddie Gibbs and Benny. I love y'all music. They have good music together too.
I like West Side.
You already know. Hey yo.
That's my dude.
Hey yo. So
wow. That's wow.
So this is about to be your time right now, okay?
Oh, what are we doing?
So Anthony Joshua fought Saturday night and he lost again. Right? Which is losing is okay. Losing is how you get back up.
However,
you fall down, it's about how you get back up.
However.
And he had a meltdown after the loss.
Listen.
And you were here to speak on behalf of the Black Woman Delegation.
We're done.
I need a Black Woman Delegation drop. So please tell us how y'all feel it.
The Black Woman Delegation is confused. We are confuzzled. This man is built like a Greek god. He is what, 6'9"? Okay, maybe he's 6'5".
Something like that. He's not quite 6'9".
He is this amazing masterpiece of athleticism and art. His body. And you get in this ring. Well, first of all, we watching you on Instagram. We watching you training. We watching your pool workouts. We watching all the stuff you doing, all the thirst traps and all the things.
You've been watching a lot of Anthony Joshua. I see. I ain't seen none of that shit.
First of all, my daughter said she was going to marry him like years ago. The first time she saw him, she was like, "Mom, oh." I was like,
it's like that.
Yeah. So this man, Black women have been rooting for this man more than we rooted for Apollo Creed.
Oh,
okay?
Whoa,
okay?
whoa.
Oh, more than we rooted for Apollo
throwing
Creed.
the damn towel.
Listen, we are up here rooting for this young man. Looking at this young man saying, whoo.
Rooting. That's what we call rooting now.
You know, everybody, we know about him. We pass the pictures around about him. Everybody know about him. And then you get out here and you get in a ring and this is how you perform? We are watching you, okay? We are up here. We got our wine. We got our champagne. We got our snacks. We sitting on the couch.
Y'all ready?
We're trying not to lust in front of our men.
Got your unassuming boyfriends next to you and husbands.
You know, watching you, and you come up here and you produce a lackluster, sleepy, lackadaisical performance. We are done. I'm not watching no more fights of his. He's wasting my time right now.
Black women, the word on the street in the boxing community is that Anthony Joshua lacks stamina.
Ice breast. Okay. We are done. We don't even want to know.
Oh,
okay.
God.
At this point, we don't want to know. We don't even care anymore. At this point, we've sat, we've watched, we've held vigil.
Vigil.
He would come back this time and bring home the belts. And he did not.
He did not.
Okay. He did not. And then
this is the dude's second time beating him.
You act a straight fool
He lost.
after you lose. You grabbed a mic and you talk about how you was just a young bloke and you was going to prison, or so you started
Young
boxing. You started boxing so you wouldn't go, and all of this stuff, and you weren't raised into this, and you had to fight for this, so you wouldn't go to jail, and all this stuff that you go through. You had a straight crazy man meltdown after the fight.
Now, on this podcast, we are sensitive to mental health.
Okay.
And we are pro, people getting help.
Yes.
And so on and so forth, whatever. We are all about that
Yes.
for real, though.
Absolutely.
But so it's not, because I think the pressure just got to him. I don't know if he has mental health issues. I'm not going to say that.
I don't think he has mental health issues.
I think the pressure just...
And emotionally, he's probably frustrated with his damn self. And he knows he got all these black women watching him and he ain't win.
You think the black women drove him to do the letting down of black women drove to this? Jigs and crackers.
Listen, he knows that right now his chances of any other future bouts just went out the window because he lost.
Yeah, he not,
You're not going against Fury. You're not going against anybody. You're not in line right now, brother man. You just knocked yourself back down a couple notches.
He should have fought Wilder a long time ago when everybody wanted to see that.
Yeah, he should have.
Now it's too late.
He should have.
You might end up fighting again. Who knows? Wilder lost twice too.
But listen, I'm bored.
At least Wilder kept his dignity.
Yes, Wilder put on a show. Wilder was fighting.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he went out on his shield.
Listen, he was fighting.
Anthony
We
Joshua
watched that.
Like he couldn't even throw a punch. He was so tired.
Joshua just looked tired.
Yeah, he was looking great.
He looked wiped out.
Damn, man. He ran to the ring. He snatched the mic from the commentator dude.
Listen.
And started talking about when I was a kid, I go with the jail. I could have been this, that, and the third, but I'm this. Like, dude, this is not helping.
Is he going to the Olympics?
Didn't he give him he went to the Olympics. Didn't he give him what do you say, 5 hip hoorays?
Yeah, let's give him 5 hip hip, this hip hip. And then he's got the Ukrainian flag on. Like, listen.
This is after we didn't even see this part. He dumped homie's belt over the ropes.
We missed that part because we turned around. We went to get, I don't know, what did we do?
I don't know. We looked at each other like, what's going on here?
Wait a minute, he's back? I thought he left the ring.
Yeah, he did leave.
Because they were booing him and all that stuff. And it's unfortunate, but I understand. Like, when you snap, you snap. We watched Mike Tyson bite Evander's ear off. We've watched some monumental things happen inside of the ring. For sure. So I understand. And when you spend years of your life building up for this moment. How many years? It's been 3 years since his rematch. Is that what something?
I can't remember how long it's been. Yeah,
something
not too long.
That.
Yeah.
It's been COVID.
Yeah,
it's been COVID since the rematch. So when you spend all this time and all this energy, the world is watching, and then you come out and that's what you do.
Yeah, losing is one thing. He
knows
but the going crazy is wild. And he afterwards at the press conference and whatnot, somebody asked him a question and he broke down in tears. Yeah, and he couldn't get it together. He just pushed the microphone away from his face, and his promoter had to start talking. So pressure, man, the pressure bust pipes, yo. Yeah, it's either gonna create a diamond or it's gonna bust the pipe.
It's very unfortunate. So hopefully he gets the help and the support.
The support. Yeah.
The support.
For sure, yo.
But the black female delegation is moving on.
Y'all moving? she said,
I sound the gavel.
He sound the gavel. He said the black woman delegation is moving on.
We are moving on.
Whoa, y'all are rough, yo.
Listen, come on, we've been rocking with him for a minute. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this is what we got. No belts.
Okay. Y'all ain't got no belts.
We ain't got no belts. We can't repost him with his belts around and then, yes, girl, check him out. Go to his Instagram. We're better off following the dude from Creed, the white boy that fought.
Oh, that fought homie?
That fought Michael B. Jordan. His name is Big Nasty on Instagram.
I don't even know who this is or what he looks like
Romanian,
or anything.
But we're all following him, and we'd rather watch him.
I don't like your hand. I don't like the way your hand is doing that black girl hand thing.
We're all watching Big Nasty
It's
on Instagram.
A lot going on over here, Big Nasty. You know what, man? Whenever you on your Instagram from now on, just tilt your phone away from me. I don't want to see this shit, yo. I don't even want to see. So let's go back to the streets. Let's go back to the streets.
Back to the streets. Where we going?
Biden extending this PPP investigation stuff.
Listen.
That is directly affecting the streets.
Listen. First of all, Let's talk about how Biden mysteriously finds this money to put into the IRS to hire
More workers.
these workers and these investigators.
Isn't that something?
When they still behind on people's taxes. They're still behind on filing
I haven't
people's
got
stuff.
my return yet.
Thank you.
From what, last year, whatever it is.
They're still behind on filing people's stuff. You still will be on hold on the phone because I'm one of those people who has to call in. You'll be on hold for hours at a time, and sometimes
Oh, you can't even get through to a person.
you don't get through, or you get disconnected
Right.
midway through the call.
Yep.
He found money for this special team to investigate the PPP loan folks for fraud, etc. And I understand that. And we try to tell y'all, don't be out here running around and get these loans because it might come back to bite you in the ass. And people still did it. Dude, there have been so many people recently who have pled guilty to charges of the fraud and the fraudulent filings for the loans. So he's now signed a bill this month, August 5th. The White House bill was signed that not only increases the investigations into folks who got these loans, but it's extended out for 10 years. He has 10 years to investigate these crimes. So
10
he might
years,
not
yo.
get you right now. It might not be till 2032 that they come knocking on your door about that $1 million loan that you got for PPP back in 2021. They coming for you in 2032.
You know what's glaring for me with this?
What?
Is that this is basically just going after poor people that came up. The rich people are gonna get away from it. The rich people are gonna get away from it. They get away with stuff already. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that a bunch of people who didn't have shit came up, because there's a lot of legitimate businesses that got started up from that stuff.
There are legitimate businesses, but that money was for companies to prevent them from
understand.
closing and losing staff.
Employees.
Yes.
I understand that.
So-
but what I'm saying is that they allow rich people to get away with this stuff all the time.
Absolutely.
And now that, saying people who don't have as much, poor people, they have a little come up, and now they're extended by 10 years to go after these folks.
Yes, 10
it's
years.
crazy.
10 years, ladies and gentlemen.
Breaking the law is breaking the law. I get all that, but it's just crazy how they choose
Yeah.
who to go after and who not to go after.
I mean, if they're gonna do it, then investigate the folks who got all these tax shelters and don't pay their taxes because they're millionaires and they have all of these write-offs and all these ways that they manage not to pay taxes, like our former president, who happily let you know that he ain't pay no taxes.
Oh yeah,
because he was, wealthy, and it's just it baffles the brain. It does, but also you can't be out here lying and buying Lamborghinis and Rolexes.
Oh, they was going
and
for it.
taking trips and in Dubai
They lived
and
it up.
living and driving the car boats and doing all that stuff on Instagram and think that you're not gonna get popped.
Yeah, they gonna get you, baby.
So 10 years.
10
the bill
years to
that
go
he
after
had, it is done. It's passed. Congress was
is
cool
ill,
with
son.
it. Everybody is good. And now he's got this special crew of investigators. He's got money, millions of dollars that he put into staff for these investigations. And right now you got people pleading out. The people just the few people that they've gotten to are pleading out like, yeah.
The rest of y'all might want to go ahead and go visit Uncle Russell over in Bali.
Yeah, or make sure your business stuff is tight. Make sure because what they're doing is they're going back to prior taxes for your business.
Yeah, they want to see.
They want to see that you had the people and that you have the stuff. And if you just started your business, because somebody told me to get a PPP loan,
Yeah,
get
nah,
a PPP loan for
I
Chick on the
wasn't
Scene,
doing
and I was like, hold on. I'm the only employee for Chick on the Scene. What am I going to do with a PPP loan? They ain't going to do that. I don't have no employees.
Right.
That money is for companies who are struggling.
We get it.
There's tons of restaurants that went out of business. There's tons of, just establishments, hair salons, all these places. Well, the black hair salon stayed in business over
was
COVID.
popping.
There's popping.
In the basement.
But, there are real businesses that couldn't survive and couldn't pay their people. And they needed those loans, but there was folks there. The dude, the white boy in Miami that got the Lamborghini and the Rolexes and the house. He pled guilty. He got like 28 million. He lied about
He crushed it.
He said that he had a sanitation business or something, and he didn't. And he took the money and went hard on Instagram.
Oh man, everybody wants to show out on Instagram.
Listen.
Dang,
Listen,
man. Come on,
listen,
yo.
got popped.
The PPP loan thing was crazy. That's what is that why we got so many what is it called the
BBLs?
the BBLs?
Yeah, people was using. Not only were they using the stimulus checks, they was using the PPPs.
Yeah, forget the BBL.
To get a whole
the PPP, get the
mommy
BBL.
makeover.
The whole mommy makeover.
New boobs,
Jeez.
new booties, and small waist.
Give me the horse kit.
Snorted.
No, that was perfect, yo. That was perfect.
It'd be up here.
Yo.
And it'd be sucked in here and go out there.
Lord have his mercy. Crazy. Looking like an upside down whiskey bottle.
Looking like the ant. These chicks be looking crazy.
Yo, man.
Oh, and shout out to all these plastic surgeons that's doing these horrible jobs on people. Like, come on.
Yo, this is a great segue. I'm telling you, I'm about to tell you something right now.
What you about to say?
Yo, give me some teeth, yo.
What are you talking
Give me
about?
some teeth, yo.
No, I saw something about somebody who got some teeth on Instagram and her teeth were messed up. She went to get them done and they ended up filing them down.
I don't need this. I don't need this negative energy.
Okay.
Did you see Lil Boosie's teeth?
No.
Lil Boosie got his teeth done.
Really?
I'll give me some teeth,
They
yo.
look better than Plies because Plies' teeth are woo. Plies' teeth are amazing.
Oh, I don't. Well, Ply does have those teeth, huh?
He got them teeth. He got them teeth. They look. I mean, he looked like Kirk Franklin now, even more. But his teeth are phenomenal.
Yeah, Lil Boosie got his
Boosie
teeth
got
done.
his
They,
teeth
they had the before and after, and it was
Because then he had
looking.
a yuck mouth before with some golds, right?
I think so. I don't know what he had. Oh man, I can't. Oh, let me see. Oh no, that's older. I was trying to look it up. I couldn't find it. Yeah, man, I'm gonna give me some. You know what I'm saying? Give me some teeth. I'm gonna give me some Lil Boosie. I'm gonna give me some Lil Boosie teeth. Get some Drake abs, and then I'm gonna give me what's the thing that I saw somebody with they cut the top of their head because their hair was receding. They cut the rest of it off. Then they just glued the thing on there. And then he got an edge up in the front. You know what I'm saying? He got a fade and all that.
You get hair plugs?
No, it ain't hair plugs, yo. This is a whole.
It's a carpet?
Yeah.
Oh,
they
no.
glued on it.
Babe, I love you, but you don't need to do that.
I'm gonna give me so I can have me a little fade.
I mean,
Oh, a fade, yo.
well, I'll get lipo.
Can I get some
then.
lines on the side?
I'm gonna get some lipo then. If
That's
you do all
cool.
that,
Cool. I told you, as long as you stay underneath the, you know what I'm saying?
underneath the.
The boom power, the boom in the bit.
Oh goodness. This is crazy.
Yeah, this is episode 0. Yeah. This is about to be lit.
And this is how we are.
Where's Brunch about to go crazy,
Oh
yo?
my gosh.
We crazy.
Oh my gosh, you crazy talk about all these things you about to get done. How did your list triple? All I've wanted is lipo, and you just went through a whole thing.
It tripled because I saw Lil Boosie teeth.
I gotta see little Boosie's teeth.
I'm getting my teeth done. Give me some
Dang.
teeth. Take
Oh
them
my
out. They're going to be
gosh.
white.
Listen, no, because sometimes, well, you gotta do it in the U.S. Because
Yeah, I'm
remember,
in the U.S., yo.
because if you do it in another country,
You got to go back there to get it
Yeah,
fixed.
because U.S.
But
dentists
we
won't
like
touch
going,
you.
But we like going on vacation, so
No,
something going wrong when
No.
we just go back.
no.
I should have checked when we was in Costa Rica,
Oh
man.
my gosh.
I'm like, yo, the whole top and bottom. 'Cause some people get their top, not their bottom. Or
Yeah,
vice
and
versa.
it'd be
Nah.
looking crazy.
nah.
It'd be unbalanced.
Yeah, bright white on the top, off white on the
Or
bottom.
chiclets on the top and
The horse
you
horse
can't
joints on the
see.
top, chicklets on the bottom.
yeah, you can't see the bottom teeth
It's
because
just
of
overshadowed.
please have the money to get the whole mouth done. Get your veneers, get it done right.
Get it done right, yo.
Oh, please. and thank you.
Hilarious,
Oh
man.
my god.
Yo, this is fun.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god.
We got anything else to talk about?
Wait, what else?
we good?
We're not done. Wasn't there something else?
We covered our topics, yo. I
Did
think we good with the stuff that we wanted to talk about. I mean, I do have the McDonald's testing that chicken Big Mac in the US.
What the hell is a chicken Big Mac? The hell?
It's a Big Mac but with chicken instead of burgers.
Why?
I don't know. I haven't had McDonald's in a long time, so but I
Why?
thought that was really funny though.
Why?
I never had a Big Mac either. Never had one.
2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a
Sesame
bun.
seed bun. Yeah.
Remember that commercial?
Yeah, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? Special sauce. And that's $1,000 dressing. Knock it off.
But wait, I mean, since we're talking about fast food chains, you heard that Chick-fil-A is testing out wings
Yeah,
in
man.
southern cities.
What's the spot we just had the other day? Royal Farms. We just had Royal Farms chicken the other day. I need to save that for a whole other podcast. We need to get Patreon and put that behind a paywall. Listen, I'm a Publix junkie. That Royal Farms is right there.
There's a Publix in Fredericksburg.
You might have to take a trip. I like Fredericksburg. It's a nice little town.
That's where Lynn lives.
It's a nice little town.
Yeah, shout out to Lynn.
I'm about to go down there. You know
Go
what I'm
visit
saying?
her.
Yeah. Go visit Lynn.
And go get some Publix. It's right around the corner.
Publix, baby.
Right around the corner from our house.
Look, this is a whole other conversation, man.
Listen,
we gotta stop this.
we
This is
got
too much.
issues.
We can't give it all up in episode 0.
Well, it's episode 0. At least they're getting an introduction to our crazy.
I know. 'Cause I feel no pressure and no nervousness. This is just what we are. And I'm on 3-4 hours of sleep. You know when the lights go on, baby. You know what I'm saying?
It's showtime.
It's entertainer.
Oh my gosh, babe. I'm so sorry you didn't sleep.
Oh, listen. My back hurting, so I'm about to take this muscle relaxer tonight. And I'm out. I'm out.
Hey.
Oh man. So congratulations on this, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We are in the building.
Hey.
Where's Brunch in the building, baby?
Yes.
Cue the cheesy music. Keeping that.
Wait,
Oh yeah, give me some more champagne. We're partying over here, yo.
that's my Beavis and Butthead
There's
music.
yeah. Oh man, that's fun, yo. That's fun. Hilarious, man.
I mean,
cheers to
are
that.
we done?
We're done, man. This is it.
This is it? That's it?
Episode 0.
Cheers.
In the can, yo.
That was so fast.
Cheers to that. Pause. Yeah, cheers to that. This is a really good champagne, yo.
It's amazing.
This is impressive.
It's good. It's like I want more bottles of this.
Yo, man. Where's Brunch? Brocky,
Brunch?
Trina Marie. Be sure to follow us. Check us out on Buzzsprout.
Yes.
I gotta get our links and all that kind of good stuff so we can announce where we at.
Okay.
But find us on YouTube and on all the audio platforms where you find podcasts. We will be releasing our episodes on Sundays. You know what I'm saying? So be prepared for that. It's gonna be perfect for brunch.
Yes.
Listen to it on the way to brunch.
Listen to it on the way to brunch.
Listen to it on the way after brunch too.
Oh, when you're slightly tipsy.
Yeah, man. That's when you really get to understand where we're coming from. You know what I mean?
Because we going to brunch this weekend.
We're going to brunch this weekend. We'll talk about it next week.
Ooh, I'm so excited.
The review.
Ooh, yes.
Y'all see the content. Follow us on Instagram too, yo.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Where's
comment.
my podcast? Comment, yo.
If you have brunch suggestions for us, tell us.
Let us know where you went.
Let us know where you went.
Tag us.
Tag us.
We got to do a giveaway.
Yes.
Some t-shirts or something.
T-shirts.
Yo, got anything else for the people?
I'm just happy to be here.
Me too, man. Y'all be good. We out.
Later.
As far as geniuses go, I'm doing pretty good as far as geniuses go. I'm doing pretty good as far as geniuses go.